Hi, my name is Cynthia and welcome to Senior Insights. Today is going to be a different kind of video. I'm going to talk about the philosophy of my life. No, I hope you brought your coffee. Remember, you have to wait on yourself because I'm doing something today right in front of you and I don't have time. Plus, I have to talk all the time because I have to. You're supposed to teach people things on YouTube channels. People are supposed to come away with something. And so far, I haven't figured out what that is. So I keep winging it. So today I'm going to wing it, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I just watched a video of a very lovely woman who has a YouTube channel. She posts twice a day usually, and she had kind of a, I don't know what you would call it, but a revelation this week. She's had some challenges in her family with things, and it made her like stop and think about how she was spending her time, and it also made her stop and think about the things that are important to her. And so she came to the conclusion that she needed to make some changes in her life. So that's about all I'm going to tell you, but it got me to thinking. I want her to be able to tell her own subscribers, and she just posted it a little while ago. So I want to make sure everybody has a chance to look at it. Anyway, she posts videos twice a day, every day. And she was saying how it's not really that much fun anymore. She doesn't feel like she's meeting a need. She's starting to feel the pressure of, oh, I've got to do a video, I've got to do a video, I've got to answer the comments and things like that. I can certainly understand, those feelings, because it would be very easy to get into that place. So it made me stop and think, and I said to myself, well, do you still really like it? And I said, I still love it. Now, how weird is that? I still love it, but I'm in different circumstances. I live by myself. I can do whatever I want, when I want. I don't have any other responsibilities except my house, and we all know that I've let that go a little bit, and my dog and my pets, and I take good care of them. I need to reassure some people about that. Anyway, so I reevaluated it, and I thought, well, I know that I am going to continue to post at least one video a day. And the day that I'm recording this is a week after the one you just... Never mind, I could not explain what I'm talking about. And I don't know what I made a mistake last week and I posted 2 videos at the same time. Now, how stupid was that? That was a mistake. Because I would prefer to have one in the morning and one in the afternoon, especially if I post 2. Now, I'm not always able to post 2. I always don't have something, short and sweet to post. So what I said is I'm going to continue to post videos daily until such time as I feel like it's stressful for me, or it's anxiety producing, or I'm feeling pressured in any way. Because my main goal in life, well, I'm exaggerating a little bit, is to take care of myself. And I don't want anxiety. I don't want to feel pressure. I don't want to feel like this is a job, which in many ways it is. But it gives me a purpose. It makes me feel good. You people make me feel good. I love having you come for coffee. I do. And I think that is a need that is being met, even though I'm not teaching many earth-shattering things. Like, that's what you're supposed to do on YouTube, is teach things. and you're supposed to go away satisfied that you went away with something. Well, we've been having a lot of fun, actually. We've been doing some reminiscing, and I have tons more of that kind of stuff. But I want to, mix it up a little bit. So I decided, well, she's absolutely right that sometimes you let things go because you're doing YouTube or because you have to do YouTube and you have to post a video. And so things fall by the wayside. So I said, well, I am going to do something that I need to do while I have my friends over for coffee. So the other day when I was cleaning the yard, the day that I got the ticks all over me, I brought in all these critters from my yard. There's 1, 2, 3, there's 5 of them. And see how faded they are and their color. They've been out there for years and years. I'm going to try and make this one look like Skittles because this goes in his outside habitat. So I said, well, why don't you let them join you while you're painting? So I said, okay. So you see, I have the tripod behind me. You'll see it occasionally because see it against the refrigerator. Then I have the small tripod. I have lights above my computer, and I tried to set it up, and I just could not get it to record correctly. So I said, well, I'm going to go and sit at my desk. That's where they're used to me, and that's what I'm going to do. So therefore, you won't be able to see me painting unless I point the camera down, and then you could. But then you couldn't see my beautiful face or the expressions. So I decided that you'd much rather look at me. So every so often I'll pick up the ones that I'm painting. So we had talked about early on when I started this show the importance of hobbies. And I have supplies that for just about any art and craft that there is on the face of the earth. I can do linoleum block cutting, I can do sponge painting, I can do wood burning, I can do stained glass. But have I done them? No. And this stuff, like painting these things, is something that I would do all the time. When I had a chicken coop, I made signs for each of the individual chickens. And I called them by flowers. One was daisy, one was petunia, one was lilac, one was lily, and so on. I only had 6. I painted them all different color signs, and I hung them all over the chicken coop that my husband and I had made. Now, I conned him into the chickens because he said, please don't ever ask me to take care of chickens. I said, okay, honey. But guess what? I did. And he and I made the coop together, and guess who took care of him? He did. It was his biggest fear. Guess who got rid of him when he passed away? Instantly. Me. And I regret that now. Because we made the coop together. I loved the sound of the chickens. They had a beautiful run. I loved the eggs. They're not hard to take care of at all. At all. Why am I talking about chickens? Do any of you have chickens? I was afraid of the winters with chickens. Getting the water and stuff. They have heaters you can put in. I don't know. I don't know where I was. I was in shock then, but I don't know what I'm saying. I had stuff for everything. So when I decided to paint these, I said, oh good, I can do some more decluttering. If I can throw out 1 bottle of these paints, that will be success. And one less thing. Decluttering is something that we have to talk about, but I don't know if I can talk about it because I don't know if I can declutter. I can declutter little things, and I like to do methodical things. So anyway, I'm going to paint while I'm talking to you. and I was talking about the importance of each of us to have some kind of hobby. Think about something that you used to do, that you enjoy, that doesn't take a lot of effort, that's not going to leave you short of breath. Did you knit? Did you crochet? Make those little dishcloths. Give them everybody for Christmas. Make one of those scrunchies. I guess you can get, what is it, tulle, that netting, and you can make scrubbies with them. Those would be hard on your fingers to crochet. You can make rag rugs. Someday I'll show you. I'll show you all the things that I've made in my lifetime. And you'll see. Now, I haven't done those things, but I found you, and I'm having a ball. So in some ways, it's taken the place, but I got to get back on the stick because these things are all faded and they look awful. And I want to have a classy backyard if I can ever convince myself to go out there again with all the ticks that I had. So a lot of people chimed in about the ticks. Ticks are something to be scared of, afraid of, because they carry Lyme disease. The deer tick does. Lyme disease is not something that's good. But true to my fashion, I don't do the things that like I tell people to do or suggest people to do, or that greater minds than myself have suggested we do, like put on insect repellent when you go out. I did that all last year, but I didn't do it this time because ticks aren't going to bother me. And then I had them all over. Did I tell you the one that I was washing my face? It was on my neck. And now I'm feeling like something. I hope I don't get Lyme disease, because we don't need any more aches and pains. We don't need any more memory loss or brain fog, and those are some of the things that come along with Lyme disease. So use your insect repellent when you go outside, please, because we don't want to talk about that. Somebody, will in the comments, and they'll share their story about Lyme disease and try and scare us so we listen. Okay. I forget. I was talking about posting a video every day. So my intention is to post a video every single day. Right now, I am happy with that. I don't feel pressured. Yeah, it's hard work. It's hard work. Do you know that I recorded this video once? I got halfway through and I had to put the dog out. So I paused it, and when I came back, I never started recording again, so I had to do it all over again. Then I forget what I said, or I think I said this and I didn't say that, and so it's hard. And then you have to go and you have to transport it over and edit it, and then you have to go from that to YouTube. It's not easy, and if you want to share something intelligent, you have to do a little bit of research on it. Anyway, so I decided that today I was going to do things that I was going to enjoy, even if you came over, that I was going to do my painting. So I'm going to do that. The other thing I did is my video on making granola came out today, so I made some granola because I ran out when I did that. Since I did that video, that was done a long time ago. If you look at the glasses, you'll see. No, I don't think there was any glasses in that one because it was all granola. Anyway, so I made granola. I have all the stuff out. I'm going to make some chili this afternoon, and I'm going to probably make those chocolate chip muffins. Maybe I'll offer you some next time you come. But of all the muffins that I've had, those were my favorite. And they were pretty easy to make. I might just put the dry mix together today and then put it together tomorrow, but no, tomorrow I'm going to the doctor. When I go to the doctor, it's a day trip. Now, this is the doctor that I talked about. I don't remember what video it was in, and I don't think it was, I don't know, it doesn't matter. This is the only other person that I have told that I was doing a YouTube channel. The last time I went, 3 months ago when I went, I blurted out to him because we have fun. I fall in love with all the doctors that I have. They're all young, they're all cute, they're all very intelligent, and make them laugh, they make me laugh. So I said to him, you know what? He said, what? I started a YouTube channel. You're kidding. Can I watch it? I said, no, I will kill you if you go near it. Do not try and search it. And he said, what if I watch it without telling you? I said, raise your hand and swear that you will not watch it. That's what I said to him. I will let you watch it when the time is ready. So then he got into, that's how I did the video on Lamentations. He suggested that to me. Well, I got it from him. He didn't suggest it to me because he didn't really know the nature of the video. But I'm going to tell him this time, I'm going to give him certain videos he can watch. I'm not sure which ones, but probably the most successful ones. And I'm going to make him subscribe. That other one did not subscribe, the other one that I told recently. Very disappointed. Well, he might have subscribed and didn't write a comment. Who knows? Or he might have been one of those subscribers who gets bounced off. That makes me mad. You know. Anyway, so I'll tell you the saga of what happens at the doctor, because it's a day trip. That's why I don't like going out. Besides, I have to finish these things, and I have a lot to do. So, anyway, I'm going to say thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll have something maybe to teach you. Don't forget to bring your coffee. Don't forget you have to serve yourself. Bring a muffin, bring a donut, bring a bagel. A bagel is a good thing. Bring a craft and tell me all about it.